red, lovely. Okay, cruise control is my friend. I'm on the open road and I'm heading to a place that is not Stonehenge. Oh yeah!
RevelatorAlf.
Right, so I've just left home and I'm on my way to a place that is not Stonehenge. Now, lots of people around the world, when they think of stone circles and Neolithic and all this kind of stuff, I don't know, I'm no historian, they think, oh, Stonehenge. But the problem is that most people don't know that in the UK alone there are hundreds of stone circles. I think in England alone there are about 400, in Scotland there are 500 or so, and in Wales and in Northern Ireland there are even more. In Northern Europe there are hundreds more as well. They're all over the place, so it's a very common thing. So Stonehenge itself, and I'll flash up a picture there, you know Stonehenge, right? Everybody knows what Stonehenge is. I'm going to another one that's not too far away. It's a place called Wiltshire and it's called Avebury. And Avebury is in many ways more impressive than Stonehenge is. And I'll tell you what, when I get there I'll show you. Right off the motorway now, and on the way to Hungerford and then on to Marlborough and then on to Avebury. Some great riding roads around here. Especially if they're quiet. You know, if you get stuck in traffic they're horrible, but if you get an open run they really are nice. Lovely sweeping bends, some tight roads, some open roads, really nice. So do yourself a favour, come and ride these roads if you really want to have a nice Sunday ride, I should say. You'll probably not come out on a horrible Monday ride like I've done when it's freezing cold and now it's just starting to rain. Marvellous. What a miserable day to go and do this. Oh dear. I suppose that's why you got the waterproofs on and your winter weight clothing and your heated gear from Kites in my case. Kites and Case, there we go, that almost rhymes anyway. But it's do you know what, if you didn't have to, you wouldn't do it, would you? Let's face it, it's a necessity wearing all this stuff, but it's a pain in the bum. It's a real faff. But at least I'm dry so far, and at least I'm warm, which is good. All good in the hood. Look at this road. Come on, son. Come on, my son. You always know you're close when there's lots of other villages with the same ending name. Bury, Ramsbury, Chisbury, whatever, Raspberry. So I mean, beautiful sweeping bends, open roads. When you haven't got any traffic, it's absolutely glorious. I mean, even on a day like today, which is just a shocker really, it's great to get out and ride on roads like this. Anyway, on roads like this, definitely. Yep, so Avebury for me is about, I don't know, it's an hour's ride, something like that, not too far. But it's, I never even knew about it up until about 20 years ago when I kind of moved to this area. And my good lady, who I just met at the time, she told me about it. I was like, oh, really? So I went and checked it out, and then a few years later, coincidentally, there's lots of dirt trails, riding trails, what we call green lanes in these in this country, and there's loads of them around there. So I ended up riding all around there and ended up going there to have some lunch at this local pub, which I'll show you in a moment when we eventually get there. But there we go. So it's yeah, everybody always thinks about Stonehenge, but there's loads of these places all over the country, here, Scotland, the UK, and in Northern Europe as well. Loads of them. It was a thing back in the day, you know, just putting stones in big open fields. It was a thing. Oh, there's a stone there, you see? Random stones. Marlborough, I have arrived. Nice. Right, I really need to pull over because I actually don't know where I'm going. Right, just coming out of Marlborough now, and I found my way on the old Google Maps, saving the day again, and just a few more miles down the road, we should be there. Lovely. Oh, the perfect day to make a video. Yes, lovely. Into Avebury we go. Now what you notice, like back there, there's stones everywhere. Look here, look, just in this field there are loads of stones, just random stones. They're just there. You would think that somebody's just put them there, you know, a couple of weeks ago or something, but no, they've been there hundreds of thousands of years or whatever. Look, they just sat there. People think of places like Stonehenge and they think, right, it's just that circle, but it isn't. Usually these stone formations or constructions, they go out for miles and miles. There are just, you know, you have to do your research on this, but trust me, look, there are just stones everywhere. There are markers everywhere. Anyway, so let's just try and get to the centre bit, shall we? But look, there's stones everywhere. Look, there's just stones, those stones. It never ends. And here it is. This is the outer edge of it, this little ramp area. There are massive stones, look, these massive boulders here, look. Look at that. All around there as well, look. Loads of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and park up, have a little see what I can find. Right, I have arrived. Park the bike up. Parking is for free for bikes. Lovely. Right, let's take this little walk and show you what it's all about. Try and get a couple of aerial shots. Not on me. Yeah, right. Nearly there. Just walking down the path. Yeah, not very well prepared today. I've got to say. The weather is a bit of a shocker. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be, so that's one blessing. But as I say, it's much better to come here on a sunny day in the summertime, I'd say. But let's see what we find. So here I am, right in the centre of this stone circle here at Avebury. I think they're all called henges anyway, but anyway, so loads of stones and they go on for miles and miles. So I'll do a quick aerial shot here and well, you'll have a view for yourself, but there are loads of these all over the country. So if you're from another part of the world and you've heard of Stonehenge, Stonehenge isn't the only place. There are loads of these places all over the UK. Right, let's get an aerial shot, shall we? Here we go. And back again. Hope you like that. Whenever you come to these places, like these World Heritage sites or National Heritage sites, and you look at these stone circles, or these, you know, if you're in Egypt, pyramids and stuff like that, you think, why did they build them? How did they build them? How did they get these stones here? It's just, the mind boggles really. But then you think, why? Why do it? Do you know what I mean? But there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get up on top of the ramparts there, the kind of built up bits, and see if I can get a better view for you, and kind of point out where all these other stones are that are miles and miles away. So what you're seeing here, these stones here, it's almost like a lot of these stone henges, these stone circles, there's a central part, but radiating out from them for miles and miles are other stones as well. Some of them are just isolated stones. Sometimes they're like in clusters and they might follow specific lines as well. It's all very odd. It's all amazing how they did it in those days. So if you look in any direction here, in the distance, you can't see them right now, but there are stones. And they follow a point radiating out from this this stone circle here. Odd, very odd. What is so odd about this place and a lot of other places like this around the UK that is not Stonehenge, it seems to be a lot more random. The stones seem to be all over the place. So it kind of makes you wonder, is this just some oversized rockery? Or did it have any kind of cultural or spiritual significance, as Stonehenge seems to have? But who knows. Now that is an amazing sight. The Red Lion, the pub. I must go and have a drink. Catch you again on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Let us know places that you want me to go and see, or the places that I should see, and well, take you for a ride on the heroic Harley as well. Don't forget to check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Daily blogs coming out there right now. Ta-da.